texted him one day. I'm like, "Hey,
Hey,
broski
broski
doodle, have you thought of names?"
Oh,
Something like that.
He's like,
And-
"Hey, dude, we're gonna call this." So,
yeah, I was like, dude, like, I mean, we're trying so hard to make this name, and I'm like, dude, I want it to be casual enough for people to understand, and the name kind of has to translate to what we're talking about, right? Like, our podcast is predominantly us hanging out and talking, right? And who do you hang out with? Your bros, your dudes, your girl, you know what I mean? Your dudettes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we are all like, and doodle kind of makes it fun, right? So it's like the Broskiedoodles, and nobody had it. Not Instagram, not Twitter, not fucking, nobody had it. And I was like,
yeah, that was a
might
big
be
factor.
This might be it right here.
But you know what's the funny part is like,
So
when you talk about, okay, so who created it? I said it, but if Steven wouldn't have said anything, it would have passed, like, and it would have been buried in the history, in the sands of history, like. But it was so weird, like how he was like, wait up, this is like, you just said this spontaneously, right? To call me like your friend. It's like, this is exactly what we're looking for, and then it fucking clicked and it worked, and then it was strange enough where like nobody had it. It was like
You
perfect.
guys dig it.
yeah, and it was
I
fun.
gotta say, sometimes I call it broski noodle, just because I say it too fast, and I'm like, oh, the broski noodle. Wait,
For all those
doodle.
Asian noodle companies.
Hey,
Representing.
you udon, I'm down for the ramen.
Our own brand of ramen. The
I will
Broski
eat the
noodles.
fucking ramen on the show. I
The
promise.
noodles with the noodles.
Chopsticks. I will do it.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog, this is gonna be a sponsor, or we're just gonna make like our own noodles.
Somebody gotta sponsor us, bro. I'm drinking another LaCroix, so bro, here we go.
Lacrosse.
I say we-
Come on, sending us some money.
Imagine Lacrosse ends up like suing us. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, like stop putting our name with your opinions, you
All
fucking
right.
trash.
You guys are fucking disgusting, and you're racist. But imagine Lacrosse is like, no, we're trying to get like your sponsor. No, you motherfuckers are being
fuck
sued.
you. We're taking your computers for life. You don't have access to a camera or a microphone ever again.
Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't, but I do.
But yeah,
so it
and
all
then-
started with this like beautiful conversation, but then how did it progress to like as what you guys have today? Like, because you guys have your shit together, right?
There was
Together-ish
a learning curve. I think one thing that saved us the most is that Kiko's already a production artist, an artist that puts like has his gear. I didn't even realize he had a camera, because at the end of the day I really more thought of him as a audio artist, right? But then he told me, no, I got this camera, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, because my girlfriend and I have a photo and film studio, photo, film and design company. And so
Wow.
I have this nice camera that I don't really use. I do it. I'm just a camera guy. Like, I just do it. Hey, what do you want me to go shoot? Oh, we're shooting a wedding this weekend. Well, we're shooting a baby shower. We're doing this. We're doing that. Whatever. Yeah, I'll shoot it. You edit it. I'm not really doing any of that. You edit it. That was my relationship with these items, these products. And then I used to sell audio gear, so I just had this shit laying around. I literally just had this shit laying around. I bought this little stand. I had these headphones, whatever, this and that. But then, little by little, I started the first episodes. I was using the Apple wired headphones until I got until I realized I had this laying around. And Kiko, you what did you get, a light? What did you not have, or what did you start having?
To be
afterwards?
honest, I had everything, and I guess it did help. It definitely helped that I was already doing this for a minute, and I had gotten into film in the last few years, because I was like with my music career, it's always been like, all right, I want to make music. All right, I'll get a guitar. Perfect. I'm making music. All right, this is amazing. All right, I want people to listen to my music. What do I need to do? Oh, you need to record it. And how do I record it? You need to go to a studio. And what do they ask for? Money. Fuck. I was just like, man, I can't do this shit. I'm like 15. I
Fucking
don't
money,
got money.
bro.
So then it's like, oh no, but there's these little things that you attach to a computer, and then you can record yourself. It's like, all right, so I guess I gotta learn how to record myself. All right, let's learn how to do that shit. So then I have been fucking learning how to record myself for years. Now I have it. It's like, oh yeah, but people don't really give a fuck about the audio. They want to see a video. It's like, and how do I get a video? Oh, you need to get a producer and all this shit. Fuck, so I gotta learn how to like do this shit too. And so then I started learning how to film myself, how to edit it, and I started putting out some music videos. And I've been learning. If you look at it, it's been very like but I had it all, and I had already the editing experience. So then when it came up, I was like, Steven, do you happen to have like a good camera? He's like, well, actually, me and my
Now that you ask.
yeah, me and my girl have
Bro,
like,
that doesn't happen. I'm like, I got some like my busted ass phone.
and we both had like super really good cameras, and it just made it easier to present our new product with a good quality. And then yeah, you can see a learning curve, but it is fair to say that we started in a good place already, and then we just kept polishing, and we're still learning. It's a 2-man show, literally. So it's, you know, I fired my makeup assistant last week, so it's really just me and Steven.
Yeah.
We got rid of her.
Yeah, no,
I just
I
put
remember
my- I just put
Selena
my
got
face
killed
in,
by her
like-
assistant back in the day, so I'm like, fuck that.
Oh
Fuck
my
that.
God,
Fuck
yeah.
everybody.
You guys remember that shit? You guys, Selena, I don't know why I just remember that, but that she got killed by her assistant. So
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah,
better
yeah,
not
yeah.
to
Well,
have
I saw
an
the is it Selena or Selma or yeah, no, it was
Selena.
Selena.
Oh.
Selena, yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
saw
because
the
he was
video.
saying it in English. I'm like, I feel like I know her, but I don't know. And then he said Selena. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Selena. Okay.
Selena.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it like you said, it's just a learning curve, and we're still learning. I mean, I guess my next thing would be like social media. Like, as we're here, we're there, we have all the handles, but you know, we're it's just that's gonna be the next thing, you know. We were trying to figure out.
It's not perfection.
We didn't know how to do a guest. I mean, before the platform that we're using now, we had people trying to videotape themselves the same way we are. But then how do you get that to, you know, how do you do that properly, and how do you do it with no latency, and how do you we were like 3, 2, 1 record, okay, go, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like there was a lot more to it then. So
Yeah,
things are
it
getting
was
I
already
would love to see
complicated.
some behind the scenes back then, bro.
We'll show you because we have some.
we're not wearing
some,
pants in most of our episodes. This is all just like top.
Oh,
We gotta show you some episodes that never got released, but me and Steve, it never made it to. Let's just say HR didn't sign off on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that we didn't even know how we could have guests, and then now we're able to have guests like yourself, where you don't really have to do anything on your side.
oh no, it's great.
You know, like we wanted to make it easier for the people that came on, because they're not in this world of like, okay, film. So, and this now we have a software, and you know, little by little we're learning of ways to connect to different people in a very good and quality way, because that's the problem. Like, if you have a Zoom call, yeah, you can have a Zoom call with 200 people at a time, but it's just gonna be shit audio. And like in your case, I didn't even know this because I like to watch podcasts a lot, but you listen to them because it's
I
a great
listen,
way
yeah.
to, like, you're exercising, you're doing that, so you put them on,
That's
and
what
it's
I
just
do.
like you use your dead time to, like, at least entertain and learn a little. And for me, coming from an audio perspective, because I do music, I wanted to have a good audio on it. So that's also one thing that drove us to, like, make it all just sound really nice. And we're still, you know, getting better at it. But that was, like, the whole idea of it, of making it a good quality. And we were like, we're pretty shitty already, so let's make everything else good.
And like, at least sound good and look good, bro.
Yeah. That's the only thing we can control.
Yeah. So I mean, but it's been a fun ride, and I continue. And I mean, my goal is to hit 100 episodes and look back and be like, well, like that shit was fun. Let's do it again, you know, and again and again. So.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm
me
out
too.
after 100. I'm looking at Kiko like, okay, bro, you better slow it down.
No,
I was
I
about
just
to be
wanted
like,
to.
hey, Daniela, do you want to join the Broskiedoodles? 'Cause
Yeah,
this
get
guy's
the fuck
leaving.
out of here,
This guy's
Steve.
leaving. He's like,
All right,
You got commitment issues.
I want to reach to 100 episodes,
Oh, bro, you got
retire,
rid of him. He just
look
left.
back, and
Can't
be
get
like,
rid of me.
Damn, that was a fun ride. All right, Kiko, well, I love you, bro.
Okay, Kiko, well, that was great, bro. Handshake.
No, but isn't it cool? Like, I mean, I don't know, like with especially you, Kiko. I don't know if Daniela, you probably have some sort of hobbies, right? You're not like a cave
Yeah.
person or something. So you probably.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but like you look back and you're like, dang, like I
Sometimes
could
in
do
the
that.
morning it looked like it, bro. And that's my boyfriend. Oh.
But you look back and you're like, dang, like I was part of that project. I want to be part of that
That's
project.
fun.
I've never had that, I guess is what I'm saying. Like I've always just been floating by and being told what to do, but being part of something that was created from nothing. Like I've always been interested in working for a startup company, right? So this is kind of like that transition. I'm like, yeah, oh, so what did you do? Oh, I have a podcast. I got from 0 followers to 100,000 followers. So you know what I mean? And you're like, you gain those skills, and you're like, oh, hell yeah.